And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Yes, indeed. It is The Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm your host, Big J. Oakerson. Dan Soder, not in today, filming Billions. Today is the scene where the evil dictator Martians take Axe and Paul Giamatti together. While enslaved, it makes them work together to overcome the evil robot planet that the aliens are taking them to. Spoiler alert.
Took them
God damn it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dan. Look, it's not my show, it's your show. I'm not held to some kind of NDA. Joining us in his place, one of my favorite people in the world, one of the funniest guys I know, and my dear friend, everybody, Mike Fenoya is here joining us today. Yeah! Bigger applause, Lou! Oh! Mike! Stroke! Stroke! Good to see you, buddy.
Hi, pal.
You know, since we're not roommates anymore, I don't see you as often.
I got my new one-bedroom in Queens.
Get yourself a pad.
Dude.
You loving it?
It's pretty cool. The guy next to me is at war with the birds. Like, in Queens, in Queens there's like apartment buildings and then there's houses.
Sure.
And then apartment building and house. The guy next to me, is a house. He has a house. Okay. Fenced-in yard. Very jealous of his driveway.
Is it a nice house?
No, it's a little piece of shit. But He's got a nice driveway. And what
does that mean?
It's a driveway in New York. Like you
mean the fact that he
could fit two cars. He has one. So I'm thinking about actually approaching him. We had a moment the other day. I was outside from 9 to 10:30, waiting for the street sweeping, and he was sitting in a white chair. You know those like white hard chairs, like the outdoor chairs.
Chair, yeah.
He was sitting.
But that doesn't fold. It's like a solid, awkward piece of thing to own.
Very uncomfortable, and they break a lot at the wrong time.
Yeah, the most useless thing you own that took such a big deal to fucking get from the store to your house.
And you never get one. You always get like a stack of 5 miscolored ones.
Hard plastic, unstorable chairs.
He sits in the chair all day. This is his life now. He sits in the chair all day and waits for a bird to land on the street, and then just, like he's stealing home to win the World Series, just takes off at the birds, kicking, swearing in Greek.
He's a lunatic.
He's a complete lunatic. And then he goes back to the chair, and the birds land, and it's just the most hysterical thing. I think it might be why I'm still smoking cigarettes, because I just love going out and watching them.
You should tell him, it's like that you're willing to park in his driveway if he pays you just only $100 a month.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like a good deal.
Dude, I'll back him up on the bird war.
I tell you what, Vice knows we're talking about already. We have a look at Vice's website here.
Love it.
And the top of it, commercial for what? Sonos. That's right, Black Lou. They're talking to you. It's time to get Sonos. White Lou, as a sound engineer, I'm blown away you don't have a Sonos yet.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what it is, really.
Come on, dude. Jacob, you know what it is. Really?
Oh, man.
This is the least white thing you guys have ever said to me.
It goes all throughout the house, right?
Yeah, but it's Wi-Fi. Ooh. Wireless. Wow, that was obnoxious.
Lou, dude, they put one in my room.
I'm just trying to enlighten you, Lou.
What
an attack.
Where's the music come from?
God.
From your phone, but it's Wi-Fi, so it's not like a Bluetooth speaker where you get cut off if there's a phone call or anything else. It just plays whatever you're... so if you have like Apple Music or Spotify or any of those things, it all plays through... Sirius XM, my Sirius XM plays through it.
You know what else you can do at 4 a.m? You can cue your roommate's speaker only to blast fucking... What did you hit
when I first got it, Mike still lived there, and we did we hit him with the yes man 1 week since you blasted it out. Dude, he came out of the room like he just got punched in his sleep. He's like,
just one ball out of my boxers. Like, what the fuck?
What happened right there?
You guys.
Lou, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to not impress you with that. I think you'll enjoy it. You can enjoy the Sonos.
You could put on a different Pearl Jam album in every room.
You could do that. You could play one song playing throughout the entire house, or you yourself can assign 3 different songs to all the speakers.
Dude, Lou drunk on like a Pearl Jam bender at night with that thing. Just put himself into like a audible room of mirrors with Eddie Vedder just coming out of every room. He just sits in the middle.
I think Lou's in a bad mood. You upset him by telling everybody about him trying to stomp out birds in front of his house.
I knew it looked familiar. Can I park in your driveway?
Can I please park in your driveway?
It can't be me. I only have one room.
Astoria, Queens is crazy. Everyone, first of all, children just scream. Like, that's how kids play now, is they just scream. The day I was moving in, I swear to God, I thought a kid was getting kidnapped. And I just ran out on the balcony. Like,
there's opening emails from adults showing them dick pics.
That's basically it.
The whole world's pedophiles.
I called Christmas. And then it's just all eyebrow. It's just all fucking eyebrow and meat on a stick.
Yeah, it's very, very Greek.
Crazy Greek. I like it, though.
Are there lammy smells? Does that mean anything?
It smells very lammy.
It does.
Yeah,
like a gamey meat.
Yeah, like burnt game. If I had to Yankee Candle it, I'd call it burnt game.
That's not going to sell, even if you bundle it with maybe, I don't know,
pickle brine,
a wick cutter. Many of the things I've purchased,
one of those hanging things.
For the way I look, I have purchased a lot of things at a Yankee Candle.
Yeah, you get very Crabtree and Evelyn very fast. When we were at the casino, you and Christine went nuts with the
Yankee Candle.
Yeah, all different types of like candle holders.
Oh, I like soft smells. We got some holders. We got one that likes a lantern that swings. It's really nice. Jacob, I feel like you'd be okay with something like this. This is making Lou want to watch me get raped by a gang of black. He wants to cuckold me, is what this is making Lou feel. But I like a Yankee. Jacob, you're not a guy? You don't like soft smells and a nice Yankee candle?
No.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I read somewhere that like all 5,000 Yankee Candles are actually just 8 smells with like a bunch of different names. Like, I think that like there's repeats.
Some research on that?
Oh yeah, I think if you look it up, I think like sea and sand and clean cotton and fresh linen and beach by the breeze and fucking, it's all just like blue number 8 or whatever.
Those are all my favorites. I have every one of those individually.
Yeah, well, you got hosed, buddy.
I'll tell you why Christina looks that up. I don't know. You said you got to hear the show a little bit yesterday. It was very intense.
Yes, I did. I was driving in. It was hilarious.
But, you know,
fucking Tim Dillon's great, dude.
Tim was
such
great.
A funny guy.
If you don't recall, I did the impossible task of making a woman see reason and rationality and turn around and say she was wrong and I was right. If you don't remember, here's a little taste, Mike.
You know, that's a really good point.
Dude.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think you won this one, Jay.
All I do is win, no matter what. Everybody hands go up.
Bitches ain't shit.
And they stay there.
Dude,
you threw...
Wait. Luda. Go ahead, Mike, you were saying.
You threw body shots at her for about 15 minutes, and then the little star over her head went off, and you just uppercutted her at the end when you just threw... You know what you do a lot? And then she just couldn't handle it. She was like, wait, you know, I do that a lot, actually. She's probably going to quit her profession as a fucking... And she just went, woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo,
Little Mark went, DKO.
Tyson's punch out.
Yeah, that was great.
I do respect her very much for calling in.
But it was a good point.
I'm joking with my bitches ain't shit comments, but no, she was cool to call in. But yeah, it was a dismantling, I believe. It was...
what a jerk off of an email.
Yeah, the email was definitely retarded. But I'm glad you're here today, buddy.
Yeah, man, I'm happy to be here.
Different guest host in lieu of Dan being here. Fun shit I wanted to talk about with you. I know we have a bunch of stuff. We were talking all the Harvey Weinstein shit yesterday, and you said today, Jacob, there's a whole new batch.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
A whole new batch for a whole new crop of ingenues.
Minute come! The audio came out, right? The whole thing got released, right?
Not just a minute?
No, there's more. Yeah, isn't there more audio that came out?
Jacob.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, no? Just the one minute where he's like, I'm getting the tub, like, get over here, that whole thing?
Yeah,
But that seems to be every woman. Same routine.
Get in the tub.
That's his.
Watch me take a shower.
Just come in here. I want to give me a massage.
Again, also the fact that he wants to get like himself like undressed. He's like a little pudge. Like it's amazing to me.
Had some
I'm very intrigued by his like. No, I'm just going to show you my dick real quick, and then you'll figure it out from there. Like he's so confident for being like he's a grizzled looking dude.
He looks like a fucking old walrus.
So, Jay, the list tripled since yesterday.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Tripled?
You know, I guess this guy's day was coming,
Can I get on that list? Is there any money coming with this fucking?
Maybe civil suits, but for what? But whatchamacallit? It was bad, man. When it rains, it pours. Right? It's what happens. It's like Cosby. It's like someone loosens the top of that pickle jar, and everyone fucking opens it up. What's the new list? Do you have it, Christine?
Yes.
Tripled. Yesterday was a pretty hot batch. I mean, now I'm just I'm waiting for this list to be like, you guys want to take bets on who we hope we got to fuck?
It's like Alf, Tina Yothers, Fred Savage.
Oh, no, Paul Sorvino.
Mr. T.
The kid that played Paul Pfeiffer. Not Paul.
No, what was his name?
Paul Sorvino.
Josh Saviano.
Josh Saviano. Yes, right. Paul Sorvino's a larger, fat old Italian man.
That'd be amazing.
You got the daughter.
He's Paulie from fucking Goodfellas.
I was like, he went after fucking
Remember
Paulie?
Paul Sorvino played?
Now I gotta turn my back. He just fucking, that's like two bighorn sheep just fucking going at it. Him and Paul Sorvino.
Yeah.
Just fucking robe headbanging.
I mean, he went for it hard. The thing I heard yesterday, you heard the audio.
Yeah.
Come get into the tub. I'm so, like, I mentioned this yesterday, I'm enamored by a guy who just goes, it doesn't matter what I look like or anything, these girls want it.
Yeah,
I don't care if they don't want it.
That's a weird, like, delusional confidence that... Look at him, what an...
I like we got pictures now that are like circumstantial where he's choking Rosanna Arquette. Remember he publicly choked her out until she sucked his dick?
He's just butt hanging Blossom in a picture.
Hey, yo, Bialik, it's me, Weinstein.
I'm sitting on your shoulders.
Mayim Bialik, just get in here while I take a shower.
Rub my toes, baby.
Hey, take a look at my schmeckle here. I'm going to be in here right now taking a shower. Hey, Bialik, get in here. Hey, you like this, don't you? Look at this donut hole puncher, huh? Yeah, Bialik. Yo, Bialik, get in here. They want me to take a shower. Don't embarrass me. Come on, in front of my play.
I'm
my
lonely.
hotel.
Come on.
That's my hotel. Hey, Angelina Jolie, come on, my hotel. Give me a massage. Hey, what do you think of piss? Yeah, what's up? Where's it? Is the new list here up?
No, we had this article up yesterday, and we're going through it, but it gives a lot of names and what their individual stories are as you go through.
Okay.
And how in depth? This is like Penthouse Forum in depth?
No, it's like a paragraph.
The new one today is Clara.
Is this picture here
Clara
Jessica
Divinity.
Barth? Go down.
After a meeting with
Her right there? That's Jessica
not
Barth?
her.
No.
who the hell's?
That's her.
That's Jessica Barth right there?
Wow.
I mean, wait. He said she was too fat to be in Ted. She's in Ted. She was supposed to be the Mila Kunis character, possibly? And he called her too fat because she wouldn't fuck? That's hilarious. That's the
called her
fucking
too
girl.
fat.
That's the girl who played, right? That's the one who plays Ted's girlfriend.
Right.
But so he said she was too fat to take the Mila Kunis role. Wow, that's fucking.
So he made.
He is in. That's bonkers that he had the confidence to. He goes, "You're a fat pig anyway." You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I present you with this schmeckle buff. You don't want to. You don't want to
scrub a rhino?
He always calls them by their last names. Always.
Buff.
Hey, Jolie, come on, get over there. Hey, you fucking pig bitch. You know what I like. Rub it up a little bit in my schmeckle in the shower.
Scrub under my belly.
Hey, don't forget the undercarriage. Come on, you want to run some lines? Run some lines off these balls. Yeah.
Pick that blackhead for me.
Jessica Barth. Wow. So I didn't know that was the girl who was actually in the movie. He had to lose weight, or he said that she was fat and he had to lose weight if she wanted to compete with Mila Kunis. That's fucking crazy.
Dude, I'll tell you what though. Cosby fucking got away with the shit he got away with. This dude's not out of the water yet.
What do you mean out of the water?
Well, I mean, like,
he's not out of the water at all. He's fucked.
But I'm saying, like, Cosby, I know that, but I mean, obviously, getting fired isn't the beginning. I mean, that's just the beginning of it.
No, I'm saying he's already, his life's already fallen apart. Now it's about to go get really bad. Do you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Everything he's known to be consistent in his life is over.
Right, but, I mean, Cosby ends up getting, like, he's kind of off the hook.
Oh, he's off the hook. I don't think this guy's going to get off the hook. I really don't.
He's got a ton of female lawyers, I was reading, and it's weird that a lot of the lawyers that he has are also like sexual harassment lawyers, so they kind of play both sides. It's like they'll just take the hottest case,
Yeah. Hang on, Dan in Virginia Beach on the phone here. I want to take this call because is this something you've heard is confirmed, Dan, or is this speculation here?
Yeah.
No, not at all. No, it's not confirmed or anything. I just want to get your guys' take on it, because, I mean, they said it's been happening for decades. So who the hell knows? It could have been the guy that was diddling Fell Dog the whole time.
Yeah, he thinks that now Dan's theory is that he could have been the one diddling Fell Dog once. He's been around that long, right? For sure, he could have gotten a young Fell
It
Dog.
was fucking decades.
Yeah.
And they said he's taken off to Europe like Polanski did, so they might not be able to prosecute him at all for anything. But he's got $150 million, so.
I'll tell you what, do you think Fell Dog gave up the booty? Because he must have, he feels to me like he has the confidence of a Weinstein going, hey, kid, you got good dance moves. You should get out there and do that. Hey, come over here and pet my schmeckle. Talk at you.
Fell Dog. Blow some coke off my dick.
What childhood?
He's so right.
Yeah, maybe he did.
Maybe
He was probably
it's
the
very
dude.
possible. I don't find it a far stretch that Fell Dog had something fucking wacky happen to him in Hollywood, for sure. I mean, he's so off as like goddamn rocker now.
I'm sure there's a lot of Weinsteins like schwitzing together, talking about the fucking gross shit that they did.
They're always shutting down. There's always some kind of news that there's a believed like underground child sex ring and stuff. They always say that, but how could it be in this one weird like world of like, does endless money warp you that much where you're like, I think I'm gonna fuck kids now at some point? I mean, like, I don't know how that can.
Yeah, when you
it's gotta
fuck
be
everything
in you.
else.
Well, just rich pedophiles have the resources to get away with
But
it.
holy shit, there's a lot of rich. If these sex rings are not only that, it's like rich Hollywood people, producers, blah blah blah. It's like they're all also.
But they
in
have
the fucking children. So
but
that's
they have
crazy to
100
find in that
No,
world.
I mean, to be fair, like Harvey Weinstein's not. None of these accusations are of kitty touching or molestation. It's sexual harassment against adult woman.
You're right, Christine. As a woman, you're right. Totally better to just fucking harass a chick than fuck a kid.
It's
Good
a little
call.
different.
He's
than kitty touching.
he's got
You heard it
the
first from a
power.
woman.
He's got the power to like. He's Caesar. He could yes or no anybody at any time.
Of course,
And
you can make
he's
your
got-
career. I fully understand that. And people said he's actually hurt their careers because they didn't want to fucking do shit with him. And I get that. Is this here? Do you have the list now
If
of
you
all
can
the
get
women?
somebody to fucking scrub his onions every now and then, why not?
Listen, I understand, but I think he can get someone.
I'm not backing him up. I'm
no,
saying,
of course not. I'm saying I think he could get. It's the same thing with the Cosby. There's something fucked up in him because both of those people could have gone out 7 days a week and at least fucked something close to what they really, really wanted
Absolutely.
to. If you just put it
100%.
out there enough. Do you know what I mean? For as much as a sex addict as, what's that, Bob Crane? You know, he's a Hogan's Heroes. They made that movie about him with Greg Kinnear. As much as, I don't think, at least, I don't want to speak out of school here, but I read up on that story a bunch. Total sex addict, like major perv, in the filming it and all kinds of stuff he was doing, like orgies and all kinds of shit. But never any accusations of like kitty touch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so.
Well, if you find your other weird, if you surround yourself with your weird, then who the fuck cares? You know?
Yeah.
But
That's what I'm saying,
this
if you
doesn't
find-
surprise
That's what I'm
me.
saying.
though.
You could find the willing. My point is, Bob Crane. No one's ever like he forced me to do anything. I don't think he's ever accused of rape or filming me against my will. It seemed like everything was like he would go out there in the world and do like a, hey, look at me on the TV right there, huh? Like, don't you want to fuck the guy on TV? Like he seemed to have done that by all accounts.
How far back do these accusations go? Like when's like, is it 90s?
91.
Let me see.
Back that far, huh?
Yeah.
Atreyu from the Neverending Story. Is that?
Looks like 91 was the first one.
Oh wait, Paul Sorvino's kid though. Mira Sorvino on the list.
Oh my! Wow. So
It
maybe
might
he did.
Paulie, relax. Hey, come
Family
on. Don't
dinner
do
in
that.
the tub. What do
She
you
came
say?
in. We had a good time. She took my schmackle. We have a schwitz.
Come on, let's role play. You play your daughter.
You're going way past this list.
See, because I'm wondering if how much of this is just like coke fueled, like, power lunch. You got a 2 p.m. appointment with Meg Ryan. You're like, oh yeah, you've got mail. Come on, I got some mail in my butt.
Yeah.
It all starts with massage. That's his go-to. This is another one. It says.
So you're saying with such a thing like you've got caught with that one before? He goes, that goddamn massage. He told me I had magical hands.
He loves the third knuckle.
And that's when he fucking put that other girl in the movie.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's a chick. Like if I was ever in
Christine.
a situation where I thought fucking Harvey Weinstein would help me in the world, like,
Would you do it?
I'm not that caliber of woman. Like I'm not the type of chick that he goes after. I'm like trash to this guy.
I have to go pee at the diner a lot.
Please.
She does.
Please, God, go to the list of women. I want to see
This is it.
I know, but you keep running past it. God, everyone's yelling at me on the crew today.
Ashley Judd.
What'd she say she does? Arrived at a hotel for what she thought was a business meeting. He appeared in a bathrobe, asked if he can give her a massage or she could watch him shower. He presented options.
Yeah, that's nice.
He presented options. If I'm just trying to put a positive spin on it, if I'm trying to Ray Donovan this thing right now, trying to flip. Hey, come on. Hey, the guy put it out there. Emily Nestor. Who is Emily Nestor? I want to put a face to
Someone
what.
who worked for him.
Someone who worked for him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. On her second day temping at the Weinstein Company in 2014, Weinstein invited her to a hotel. She told her that if she accepted his sexual advances, he would boost her career. Wow, he just lays it right out there, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
That's so crazy to me.
See, I'd love to know how old
What do you
she
want to see a girl
was.
making a face? Do you want to look down while you're fucking at a girl making a face like, please finish? Like, you'd be like, oh God, what am I? What kind of monster am I?
Is this getting? I picture his tub just a rock at SeaWorld. He's just got the fucking sitting up there, like a bucket of fish.
I get these girls kind of laying there and taking it much more than I get him presenting it or wanting it to be the case of a girl.
Imagine that though.
I mean, do you think a lot of them are like really having an easy time acting? Talk about acting, right? They got to really go. It's like, oh, you're so sexy. And like, they have to do that to this fucking. You think so? I want to be. I want to be.
Right in your butt.
I'm a muzzle. I wish you could muzzle.
Spin that.
What do you want me to put this jelly?
See, I would love
What
to
do you
know,
want to put this gefilte fish jelly at? On your butt? On your boobs?
Swordfish. Emily
jelly.
Nestor.
It keeps the gefilte fish. Gefilte fish.
I would love to know how old she was, because saying something like that, if you take my dick, you're going to be a star. That's like something you'd say to probably like an 18-year-old, like a young, new to the scene chick. You ain't going to say that to fucking.
You mean Ashley Judd? This is all
no. Emily Nestor, the one that he says, if
she was temping at the company.
If you accept my meat, I'll advance your career.
Right. Let's say now you'll be the office manager or something like that. I mean, that's what that could have meant.
Yeah.
She's a temp in the office, right?
So she wants to move up to.
I think that's her.
Holy shit, that's her.
I believe.
Damn. I'll fucking shower.
Emily Nestor?
I think that's her. Yeah.
That's a temp, huh?
Yikers. Laura Madden, former employee, said he prodded her for massages at hotels in Dublin and London beginning in 91. Zelda Perkins, assistant, said that she and several other coworkers have been regularly subjected to inappropriate requests or comments in hotel rooms.
He says, Zelda, blow my magic whistle, baby.
We're going to get so many angry letters about me, Cam Newton, chuckling my way through these things. But I think this guy's a piece of garbage. My chuckles are just like, listen, I know it's scary to come forward. I get it, man. But I mean, these numbers are getting up there. It's like, well, fucking someone just said something a long time ago.
Well, but this is pre-internet.
But a lot of them probably took money. And if you took money and shut up, then shut the fuck up.
That's what they said. I was listening to a lawyer talk about it, and she said that if you get a deal, you don't get to talk about it. They say you sign a thing saying, here's your payoff, and you don't fucking say a word. Right. Harvey Weinstein never did anything to you. Right. So I think a lot of these chicks are probably like, they didn't know other people. You know, I don't know. A lot of them are like, oh, I didn't know he was doing this to other chicks. So if I come out in this, like, man-dominated, whatever.
He preys on actresses because of their narcissism. They feel like, well, he really wants to do this with me.
Exactly.
Well, it also seems like
dudes wouldn't fall for that.
It's not necessarily girls that went with it or had sex with him that became big stars. Yeah. Like, it says Gwyneth Paltrow refused it, big star. It says, like, Ashley Judd, like, he
Christine's
advanced
pissed
her.
off. She sucked him off and she only got a walk. She got a walk on extra and Dunstan checks in.
But what I'm more curious about, not saying, like, I'll...
checks in.
It's not so much like, I'll
Mr. Herman. Mr. Herman.
You have a telephone call at front desk.
Front desk.
She was in the crowd at the Malice concert and vice versa.
Harvey, I can't believe I sucked you off.
I'm trying to tell how much of this is like, if you fuck me, I'll help you out, versus if you don't fuck me, I'll ruin you.
Well, that
because I also do think that they're like, I don't know. These girls are saying, like, he said that if they didn't do this, like, he would make sure that they never worked in this town again.
Well, that one chick had to date the teddy bear,
and that stingy kind of did.
Mira Sorvino and I think Ashley Judd said both their careers tanked after they
didn't fuck him.
Yeah. So do you fuck him?
It does come down to that. Ultimately.
I mean, put yourself in the shoes.
It's still your call. I mean, like, look.
I wonder how many
more power to Ashley. I mean, that's bold of Ashley Judd, like, to fight. Good for her. And if she can get some kind of restitution, like, from that coming out, because her career, like, was hurt, she could prove that was hurt by him in some way, by all means, man. I think it's fucking
crazy.
That's fucking great.
Makes you think though how many people were doing this. Like I bet you music I mean, think about like this is Hollywood, right? Like add in drugs, add in booze, add in like all types of other shit. Like
a portly Jew in a hotel room looking for a massage,
maybe some cream cheese,
maybe a schmeckle maybe a smelt bagel, or we'll put maybe a schmear on it. I don't know. Let me give you a schmear right there on your lap bagel.
How do you think sex was with that fucking sea mammal?
Jewish. That was very Jewish.
He always wanted it to be in the tub because he sweats all over the chicks.
Yeah. Pardon me. Sorry. My apologies. Oh, he says yes.
Climb on top.
You're so good. No, I'm nervous because you're so pretty. Zelda Perkins was so 98 with Zelda Perkins.
She threatened to go public.
She was or sue him, and she reached a settlement.
So there's guilty as charged.
But that's what I mean. Like, so it's
20 years ago.
So you're subject to this, and you make a big deal about it, and then you if you're willing to take money for it versus you want to see him pay for it, like big time, then fucking stick to your gun, keep coming out about it.
That's pretty fucked up, though, huh?
Look, I'm sure. Listen, the guy. You know what? Maybe I'm speaking a little out of school too. The guy's got so much power, man. Who knows what the fuck he could just like really ruin your life? Like fuck your kids up or something like that.
He's probably got every lawyer at the best.
I'm not even saying that. I'm saying
city.
someone get your kids kicked out of their private school, whatever fucking thing he wants to do.
Well, yeah, like he's got all everybody in their pocket.
And as a woman sacrificing yourself for like the greater good of taking this guy down, it's like these women don't all know about each other. It's not like they have this community before this starts happening, so you just feel so alone. And I can't imagine it, but it's something where I almost assume men are going to use power for sex, and I almost assume that women will use sex for power.
Look, there's also, I was going to say, there's definitely a gaggle of chicks who, I mean, like, and I'm using these names as like the possibility if they become this person, a Gwyneth Paltrow or the next fucking Angelina Jolie, who comes up with the thing like, who do I got to suck off to get a fucking movie deal over here? Weinstein? Please, put it in my butt 3 times a day for a month. You're going to make me a mega huge star? Sweet. Let's do it. Plenty of people willing to just do that.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm saying. It's so weird that he comes
gotten away with this because he's been able to get away with it.
I'm saying Ashley Judd said no clearly, but like,
I'd like to see his batting average.
Here's the thing. I think it's gross creepy to go like this exactly. Not that I'll hurt your career, but if you go, hey, if you accept my sexual advances, I'll boost your career. And she goes, okay, yeah, I'll fuck you. It's like I don't know. I don't feel super bad for her. I feel bad for her if she goes, I'm not taking any of your sexual advances, and I'm going to, and she goes, well, I'll ruin your life.
Yeah, now you're,
yes, I feel bad. I don't necessarily, if a guy says, if you do this for me, I'll do this for you, and you say, okay, that's different than a guy saying, if you don't do this for me, I'm going to fuck you up.
I just feel like it's one of those moment fucking things where it's like, I mean, I wonder like if every other, like if you think about it and you're like, who has been in Weinstein movies and you see all these chicks that you aspire to like be as successful as them. You're like, oh, well, they must have took it in the crap factory from this dude, so might as well, I should too. It's got to be a scary fucking moment.
Do you think there's a middle split, though, somewhere where there's a guy whose personality is much more like, hey, if you fuck me, I'll make you a star tomorrow. And they go, I'm not going to fuck you. And he goes, oh, you just earned it.
Yeah, right.
Get a couple bit parts and work your way up. Giving it a shot. You know what I mean? Like a real. But by the way, if the guy was doing that, I swear to you, I'd almost be like, I get that. If I'm in the position of power, like. So it's like, you got the role. It's like, I think you're perfect for this role. He goes, you're going to get this one no matter what. He goes, but I could like put you in some other movies if you want to like fuck me or something. And she goes, I'm not going to do that. He goes, all right, well, then we'll see how you do with the other roles. So, good luck on that,
Like, that's amazing.
I was like, am I feeling a thing here? Are we feeling a thing? Are we both vibing this thing? No, you're not feeling it. Okay, well, just whatever. Just good luck on you have a great career.
You just give me a quick hand job. I got a couple fucking cartoons that need a voice.
Gwyneth Paltrow says, I was a kid. I was signed up. I was petrified.
What?
And what does she say? Ultimately, she did.
She said he started massaging her, asked her to join him in the bedroom. She rejected his advance, drove away devastated, thinking, I thought you were my Uncle Harvey. She was dating Brad Pitt, so she told him, and Brad Pitt confronted Weinstein.
Man, what a bean flick fantasy for Christine when I'm out of the room one day, that a creepy old fucking Hollywood Jew starts squeezing your tits because he wants to fuck you and make you a big star, and then Brad Pitt comes to save the day and goes, hey, you leave her the hell alone.
Jay has to fight Uncle Fievel.
But Weinstein, he did come back and yell at her.
What?
He came back and yelled at her, and she says he was generous and supportive and championing, and then bullied her. So it seems like he gets in a bit of an abusive relationship with these chicks in a long term.
I'll tell you what, he comes to these people when they're young in their careers. I'm surprised. I mean, like, Angelina Jolie, was she on that list?
Yep.
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie was on the list? Yeah. It's like, her dad's fucking John Voight, man. He's like a little dude. I mean, these are guys like...
Paul Sorvino, too.
Paul Sorvino.
His buddy's kids.
It's Paulie. Paul Sorvino probably knows... Mafia people are so stupid. They befriend movie mafia people.
Absolutely.
Because they fucking still feel like they're part of the thing. Because they realize that they're not as actually cool as the movie mafia people. So I'm telling you, that's absolutely the truth.
No, of course.
They want to hang out with these guys. And then the movie mafia people are jack-offs who go like, hey, I guess I'm actually in the mafia now. They're such dildos. But Paul Sorvino, I believe, is a dildo like that.
Yeah, thanks to Paul Sorvino, it's okay to wear wind pants. White sneakers. Not only when you're walking your dog. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think that, like, he really fucking barked up a lot of dangerous trees, and I'm surprised he didn't get his fucking...
I mean, what's the other one? I just saw one, Gwyneth Paltrow. She's like, again, not even anything, but her mother, these are like powerful... Her mother's Blythe Danner, right? And her dad's somebody.
That just shows how powerful this dude is, though.
Bruce Paltrow.
Ron Paltrow.
Yeah, I'm just going to say any name. Phil Paltrow.
Just delivered newspapers.
Dude, I said yes. He doesn't look like the fucking crazy guy from that movie Identity. The guy with the wonky eyes who's always in stuff.
Wow. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
in every movie.
Look at that. I mean, he's a trillionaire, and he dresses like every bum on our street.
But I'm telling you, 3 days ago, you'd have been like, that's what makes him a pretty cool billionaire.
Yeah.
Now you're like, look at that. He dresses like a fucking rapist. Yeah, look at that guy.
Jesus.
Remember that guy?
Yeah. Wow.
That really hits Jacob every time. I nailed that. I'm pretty good at that game. He looks like.
Yeah. That's something that's fun to do. Yeah, we play that a ton where it's like he looks like this plus this had a baby.
Jesus Christ. He looks like a goddamn ex-NFL player, though, really.
Yeah, he does have
He's got that bulb fucking drinks too much nose.
Yeah,
he's got that one of those ah-cha-cha-chas.
Porchetta face.
Let's take a break. When we come back, there's a little more on this. I know someone threw a nice accusation at Ben Affleck. That's very exciting.
Rogue apologies are coming out of everywhere.
Yeah. And then we have a caller that says there's a new Harvey story. I don't know. We're not catching breaking news. We'll check on that. When we come back, Mike Fenoy is hanging out today. It's the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Oh. Wait for it. Weinstein? Jeez. Keep forcing the issue.
She's made that mistake before.
I'm seeing this picture. His wife is so pretty. It's the Bonfire. Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. That's Taylor Dane with Don't Rush Me. 1987. You guys are listening to the beat of New Jersey.
67 and overcast right now.
Dan Soder not in studio today. He's out there doing his billions thing. So we have Mike Fenoy hanging out with us. Mike Fenoy. Oh, yeah. What do you know about Mike Fenoy? He's going to be at the DC Improv with Dave Attell.
Yeah.
This weekend, October 13th through 15th. And his album, Mike Fenoy, live in Burlington, is available right now on iTunes. Don't forget, Dan Soder is going to be at Laugh Boston October 19th through October 21st. Get tickets for that and all Dan's shows at dansoder.com. Check out his new half-hour special as part of the stand-ups available right now on Netflix.
And Jay Oakerson will be at the Funny Bone in Columbus, Ohio, October 19th through 21st. Get tickets at bigjcomedy.com. I'm going to happen to be on those gigaroos with you.
You are indeed, brother.
Great.
That's great. I've been telling people that. Yeah, and make sure you follow us always at The Bonfire SXM on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Jacob, great news. Somebody tweeted at us that they have the entire video of Roman Sierra on the Vegas stuff, and he's going to send it to us. They wanted if you're listening, the email to send it to is thebonfire@SiriusXM.com. It's thebonfire@SiriusXM.com, and that'll get to Jacob, and he'll have it, because you want to watch that bad, Jacob, I know. I know you're really missing that one. When we went to break, we were...
It's like he's here.
Jacob.
When we were
Jacob.
It's like
You're so beautiful. I'm serious. I'll hang out with you anytime. Just no more shirtless hugs.
I don't like that. Did you say this? Is this you, Black Lou? The Obamas sent their daughter to intern?
Yeah. For Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah, for his company.
Nice.
Oh, he doesn't like black chicks. It's okay.
You're clear.
Oh, that berry's a little dark for my taste. You know what I mean? Someone bruised the plum. I'm gonna go over here what's a little bit lighter in mango country. I hope I'm making them as creepy as I'm trying to. We went to break. We were talking about Ben Affleck apparently had some groping accusations, and he's spoken out about it.
There's video,
but some of the thing, there's video of it because it happened like on live TV.
Yeah, it's straight. It's a.
Was it really that different of a time where it was like, so what? He grabbed her tit. Enjoy it, bitch. Like, is that really the time we were at then? I don't recall that ever being a thing. You could be like, so what? He shoved your face on his dick. Just suck it, you dumb whore.
I love that now. This is just so great that there's just like going to be a snowball effect of bullshit apologies.
Well, Casey Affleck, that's right. He was already eating shit from some stuff from that weird documentary he did.
He set that house on fire in New England.
He was going through a rough patch then.
That's a fucking rough. Alcohol's a bad drug.
No, when he's making that weird documentary with Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, right.
He got some groping accusations. The woman that was played the stripper or was a stripper in the documentary?
Like 3 accusations.
Really?
Yeah, that scene, was it that scene when they were in the house, the partying scene?
Why?
Right
yeah,
in the beginning? Yeah.
You saw the documentary? I never saw the documentary.
I watched it.
But it's the, the Afflecks go and just squeeze tits. What a weird thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
They're gropers.
It's such a bro
what a
thing.
weird thing. Yeah, honk honk.
They do like a brotherly
high fiver.
They do like a brother honking text if they're not in the same town.
Wonka wonka. Hey, bro, it helps think that we're honking tits underneath the same big bright stars.
Bazonga.
Somewhere out there. What does it say? How many accusations on Casey Affleck? If I'm getting fucked by an Affleck right now, I'm going Casey. 90s, I'm throwing it to Ben.
Yeah, Ben's over to hell.
Casey's got accused by 3 different coworkers. One, he just got in her bed and started to fuck with her in the middle of the night.
What?
Hey.
What the hell is he doing in her room? That's the thing. There's always, where's the other side of this story?
Mike really likes Casey Affleck. He doesn't want to hear it.
This is bullshit. Nobody fucks with Casey.
Are you sure? Show me a video, lady.
What's he doing in your room?
Whatever happened to innocent, don't prove it guilty. It's a beautiful man. I don't know. The accusation on the brother is...
it's real.
On Ben Affleck, there's a video of it. He sits back after he honks her tits, so you're welcome.
Yeah.
You squeeze her tits, she goes, whoa! And he's like, that was for you.
Yeah, he totally fucking grabs a flannel, a 90s boob.
Everyone fucking does a nice Dylan McKay voice back those days. Remember, goes, yeah, that's fine if that's what you like, baby. Everyone talks like 98 degrees.
You're welcome.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, I was mowing my left hand. Picture what I could do with my right hand.
First one's on the house.
First one's free. Lefty's gonna cost you.
This one's for your mother.
Give us one of your moms for me.
Yeah, that video is crazy. And now he's now.
Well, I want to see this Ben Affleck thing.
Did he just come out and openly apologize for something 20 years ago, or did someone say, "Hey, remember that time"? Does anybody know?
Yes, there was a tweet that went out saying that Ben Affleck groped Hillary Burton on TRL, and everyone just forgot it. And then Hillary Burton replied to it and said, "I didn't forget."
Nah, boy. Hashtag never forget.
I've beat off to it every day since then.
I finally washed that boob. She's got old police tape around it. She just named her left tit Exhibit A.
She's doing the Scotch tape to try to pull up fingerprints. Let's see. We have the video of it where he actually grabs her tit.
Yeah, it's great.
Afterwards, he's very what's up?
It looks like one of these beanbag MTV things, too. They're just hanging out outside. It's like a Lollapalooza backstage thing.
Is this the video?
No.
This is like a commercial for fucking
Is this the video?
online
Do you have a
college.
huge piece? This is the apology video.
Yes.
I wish I was licking this off your pussy.
Oh, man. That coach guy.
This ain't it. Fucking Eminem.
That's that stupid Eminem rap.
The whole video was the thing that we
just watched it.
Very quick. Yeah, it's just that the
I'm going to
quick
squeeze their
reach
tit.
around.
No,
Yeah.
I understand. What's his apology? That's not a video.
It was a tweet.
The apology
He
is
said,
it a
I
tweet?
acted inappropriately towards Miss Burton, and I sincerely apologize.
So now is that
That's it?
Is that so? That's it. That's
What
good
did
enough?
she say?
Nothing yet.
Dude,
She's like, dope.
I fucking
That's dope.
cannot. You and I together watched Jonah Hill's bullshit fucking apology when TMZ got in his face and he like called the guy a faggot or something, right? And then he went on Fallon or somewhere.
Stern.
But he went on a late night talk show as well, because I remember him whipping up a bunch of phony ass tears, and he was like, "I have so many friends in the LGBTQ community."
It was awful.
I just really want to say, and you know what?
It was one of my least favorite apologies.
But then
of all
everybody go. You know what it is? It's like you could do whatever the fuck you want as a celebrity, and then you come out and you do this little bullshit puss apology, and then everyone goes, "Oh, okay." All of a sudden, you're like a little kid that like cleaned up the milk you spilled.
How do you feel now, Jonah? I like a change, man. I've been doing a lot of charity work with faggots. So since then, I've raised awareness of faggots in the community. I've.
It's like, so what do you want to talk about? Here, dudes are having periods. What the fuck's this gay shit?
So he just apologized, and she hasn't responded yet to the apology.
Did she retweet it? Did she like it? Anything? Is she following
Did she like
him?
it? Did she like it?
That's what this world is now.
Did she retweet with quote?
So I can grab tit now, and in 20 years, I just have to fucking like Snapchat an apology.
It appears with it. Now, before we hear Richard in San Diego tell when he says it's a new Harvey story, I don't know if it's coming directly from him or if we're missing something in the news here.
What happened, Richard?
You want to find this out first before we look? I want to see Lindsay Lohan apparently is defending him from another country. Why is she in another country? Is she fucking people for money in another country?
Does she know she's in another country?
She's escorting in Prague.
Is she back on the Brown Wolf?
Dubai.
She's like, also, if anybody wants to know where I'm at, I'd like to know where I'm at. I'm being held at a hostel. A millionaire just paid money to soldering iron my slit shut.
You just see a Dubanese Harvey Weinstein. Get over here.
He's going to weld my snatch shut. Please, somebody come help me.
I'm worried. She's removed this video. I'm worried about it not playing.
I think you keep clicking the wrong videos. You keep clicking
I'm sick of this guy trying to sell me a mortgage.
Yeah, go down.
No, this is her video.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, this is Lindsay Lohan. Hi.
Hey.
I'm in Dubai. I'm home. And I feel very bad for Harvey Weinstein.
Lindsay Lohan, pause it. Everyone, she always like she just got she's got home from a fight and is explaining to you why the whole thing was ridiculous.
Yeah,
anyway.
everything sounds like
she's like, look, I was drunk, she was drunk, we're sisters. Who gives a shit? It's a black eye.
It's a big deal. We kissed.
So what? We made out. Now I'm gonna go Tinder someone to get over here and slam me out.
Yeah. Bring coke.
I'm home in Dubai.
Bring coke.
Yeah, she said I'm in Dubai. I'm home.
Okay.
That's code. That's somehow code for like
I'm in Dubai. I'm home. So come by with stuff.
Notice she's not showing the chains on her legs right now. This is waist up video. I
think Georgina needs to take a stand and be there for her husband. And he's never harmed me or done anything wrong to me. We've done several movies together. And so I think everyone needs to stop. I think
you're a princess, and I need to save you.
Yeah. Earlier she's like, he never did anything to me. Although I used to sleep real heavy.
Why are we not married?
She's like, I was kind of out on opiates, so whatever.
She. Something about her, just I love her. I really have a thing for like a dirty piece of shit that's still kind of cute. You know, like she's cute, but
no, she's not, dude.
Yeah, she kind of is.
No, Miley Cyrus dethroned her.
Yeah,
it looks like someone
the
grabbed
cutest piece of shit.
It looks like someone grabbed Lindsay Lohan by the cheeks and kicked her in the middle of the face.
She kind of does look like she's got a deviated septum. She just got out of surgery a week ago.
So
she's got Newport and Yayo voice.
Yeah. Well, who's Lauren Yap who tweeted this and said
that's
Lindsay
her,
Lohan and her whack accent? I want to know who's the girl who said whack accent.
That's
She's a BuzzFeed person.
The laser puppies. What a
I don't like her either.
hipster.
Let's
hear. I want to know what this fella.
It's only a 26-second video.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Just play it again. I want to get this whole thing in.
Hi, this is Lindsay Lohan. Hi, I'm in Dubai. I'm home. And I feel very bad for Harvey Weinstein right now. I don't think it's right what's going on. I think Georgina needs to take a stand and be there for her husband, and he's never harmed
You see,
me
there's like a
or done
pause in the
anything.
middle there, and it picks back up. It's like 2 different videos in between. She gave Harvey Weinstein a massage. He's like, "Hey, turn it off for a sec. Come here, hit my back."
He's just, she's walking on his back.
It's all knots.
She's just walking on his back right now. I dropped the phone in my butt crack.
Oh, hey, finish up there with your social media and take a piss on me. Yeah, piss through my gray chest beaver. Yeah, it's so hairy, right?
Oh my gosh.
It's like, where does my beard stop and my chest hair begin? No one knows. Just be on it.
Living it.
Richard. It gets all murky.
Stay under there forever.
Yeah.
You and me, baby, we can run the world.
Oh, you drink a lot of asparagus. Oh, you were drinking asparagus. I can smell that thing.
That's vitamin yellow right there.
Richard, let's shake it out, Lou. I don't want to get anything on my underwear. I'm wearing white underwear today. Yeah. Okay. Now dab the tip with some tissue paper. And we're going away.
It's lit.
It's lit. Moms. Richard in San Diego, you say you have a new Harvey story, or have we covered already? Everybody.
Hello?
Richard, how you doing, buddy? You're on the Bonfire.
Hey, I'm good. Yeah, this actually just came out this morning on CNN, and it was about a reporter, I guess she was saying when she just became a reporter, she met Harvey Weinstein, and he invited her and a group of people to his restaurant that he owns, and then asked her to get a tour of the kitchen. And when they went to the kitchen, she noticed that nobody was in there except for them two, and he basically blocked the exit and made an advance on her, and she was like, "No, I just kind of really wanted to see the kitchen." And he was like, "Well, if you don't want to see the kitchen, I'm just gonna jerk off on you." And it was hilarious just listening to this. And then the person who was interviewing her, it's like, "So after he masturbated on you, what did you do?" And he's like, "I just ran away. I didn't know what else to do." So yeah, that was the whole story. And she just never saw him again.
So that's on CNN. So, I don't know if you hear the Jaws music playing behind, but it's my favorite thing ever. This happened today. So journalist Lauren Stevens says, yeah, Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein knew exactly what he was doing when she claims he sexually harassed her. All right, we're going to look into that. Richard, thanks for the call. It's Richard from San Diego.
Yeah, no problem.
That's her? You know her?
I follow this chick on Twitter. And,
really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
You follow CNN chicks on Twitter?
No, I think she's a comic too, actually. I think she might be somehow involved in the stand-up world somehow. And yeah, she said that. That was he said he was going to jerk off on her. That's actually, in fact, the first thing I heard about all this shit. This is a long time ago.
We're going to find out, dude. He is fucking whacked out on drugs. He's got a major drug issue. He's got to have some kind of a major drug or drinking issue. I'm telling you, these advances are fucking insane.
Yeah, see, she does comedy.
That doesn't matter because she's hosted live at Gotham.
Well, I'm saying, regardless, she stands behind a microphone
doesn't mean
and tells
goddamn
jokes.
anything. You're fucking. My mom could host live at Gotham if I made enough phone calls.
I think that he probably actually somehow still has Quaaludes. This is like a Quaalude move. Like
you guys
Al Capone's
party?
vault, he's got ludes.
I'm gonna go make us a drink. If you want to look through that booklet of mixtape CDs, I got the artists and titles listed on the sleeves.
This fucking guy have CDs. You want to watch a VHS? I'm gonna go make you a drink.
VHS.
That's such a weird. You don't want to see the kitchen? That's it. Face the consequences. I'm going to jerk off on you.
You want to see the kitchen? So she said no. She didn't want to see it. So then he jerked off. And he said, I'm going to jerk off on you then?
You got to pay the toll.
I like he always gives you one other option, though.
Yeah. It's got choose your own adventure, this guy.
So you want to take you want to take a helicopter ride? Or I can butt fuck you. I can also butt fuck you.
You want to go to the Bills game tonight? No, I'm going to fuck your toes.
Maybe we go have dinner or something. No, I'm going to beat off on your heels.
You want to feed me your puss?
I'm going to smell your butthole while I jerk off now. How do you feel about that? How do you feel with that, Miss Reporter? Report on that, stupid.
You want to go grocery shopping? Yeah, that's crazy.
He just goes for it.
Insane.
God bless him.
Definitely a drug problem for sure.
Let's take our second break here. It's 7 o'clock. This thing is chugging along here. We got a bunch more to talk about. It's the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Yeah, chill out, Mike. Get your goddamn hands off me.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, it's just a little touch.
Hey, come on. Pull it out. You look at it. We'll massage each other. We'll touch them. We'll sword fight them.
We'll make them talk to each other nice.
Hey, two guys get some b-holes in an office together.
Nothing wrong with that.
That is our Harvey Weinstein impression. It's the Bonfire. Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. Big J. Oakerson sitting in for Dan Soder today. The hilarious Mike Fenoya. And now joining us, his half-hour special, premiering this Friday, October 13th at midnight. And just so all you dummies out there know what I mean by that, it's Friday night, late night Friday night at midnight on Comedy Central. It's Josh Johnson, everybody. Josh Johnson is here. The hilarious, returning Josh Johnson. Also, the album I Like You is available currently on iTunes. Currently, right now, on iTunes. Thanks for joining us, Josh. Good to see you again, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We were talking about all this Harvey Weinstein.
Did Harvey Weinstein touch you?
Before
your special?
How did you get here? Do you have to keep your mouth shut? Can you talk about what happened? Did Ben Affleck grab your dick?
Will you tweet about it?
I'm kind of a little guy, so people suspect I'm the first one to get touched.
You're the first one it's going to get.
Yeah, I'm not a big man. Especially, it hurts, especially being like a black man, to know that I'm like not just the smallest in my family. I'm the smallest among black men.
You're it.
Like when I'm just on the train, I'm just eye level with middle schoolers, and it's daunting.
Do you walk?
Cool.
Are you afraid of like late night public transportation travel? I've always been a big guy, and I still am.
Yeah,
I'm very much. And maybe that's just like white guys. And I grew up in a relatively black area, so just knowing like those things do happen, like the walking, not necessarily beat up, but like walking down the street, and it's like these guys are going to say shit when I walk by. Like it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, no,
I've always had that.
I'm afraid to walk around the day. They say it in broad daylight. It's like, no, I really, because I live across the street and diagonal from a middle school, so it's my literal living nightmare where I'm just trying to get to the train and kids are like, "Where your hairline at?
Really?
Where your hairline at?
Really?
Those shoes though." And I'm just like, and I think they think I'm one of them.
You want me to come hang out with you for a day?
I would be great.
All right.
Did you see the news? Did you see the news that they're trying to pass something? Is it New York State? That's if your kids are bullying, you will get fined. Like parents could face like fines or jail or fines or jail time, I believe. Christine, can you look that up? Did you hear that? Anybody else hear that?
Okay.
They're trying to do a thing about with bullying that if your kids are bullying, the parents are somehow responsible now. Like,
now you got to beat the shit out of your kids.
Time.
Now you beat your kids if they're bullying.
Go back to beat your kids.
That's why you don't have kids. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, bullying has pretty much made me the person I am, so I'm very grateful to bullies. I feel like I'd be way weirder if I hadn't been bullied.
Did you have a rough go with bullies?
Yeah, it was pretty rough. But it also, like, I don't, there is a level, okay, it's like, I really, really like going to Portland, but it's an entire city that's never been bullied. It's like literally like one
Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
They're like one mean black teenager would change the landscape of that city.
You're
just
right
like
about that.
one person walk around being like, "Why are you wearing a kilt?"
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to high school at Menard. It's in Alexandria, Louisiana.
How many? Huge school?
No, it's not a big school. Like I'd say like 500.
500 total?
Yeah, 500 total.
Oh, wow.
But I was also like the only black kid.
That's real small. You were the only black kid in school?
There was one year where I think I was there was only one year where I was like the only black kid in my grade and maybe the grade above too. But I had like an everybody hates Chris situation. But it was also like a couple more black kids. It was like a Catholic school. So like, I don't know. Like a lot of I don't even look at it as like bullying so much because so much of it like graduated towards like racism real fast.
Did you get some of that racism will be born from like the fact that were you also getting some of the curious white girls wanting to wonder what the one black guy's dick was like?
That didn't happen until college. So like, if anyone was bullying me because they thought that was happening, they were egregiously mistaken.
You just broke Lou 2's heart over here. Black Lou's heart. He was almost nodding before you even answered. He was like, "Of course, that's what happens. That's what black dude does. He was throwing up a white situations, swallow up all the chicks."
What year did you graduate?
I graduated high school in 2008.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're so old.
I'm an old son of a bitch.
97 I graduated. We had a lunch table. That was our mathematic equation of the black people in our school. We had a lunch table of black people. So I'd say 9.
That was the measurement?
Yeah, that was literally our unit of measure was a lunch table.
How many black people would you say there were there? Like a lunch table of black people?
That's basically what we
would you say a bathroom gang fight of black people?
Yeah. Wish there was more.
You got this. The punishing bullies? Yeah. Parents in North Tonawanda, that sounds like a shit place to live, could end up behind bars if their child is found bullying others. The North Tonawanda Common Council hopes the new law will help end bullying by holding parents accountable for their children's actions. The parent could spend up to 15 days in jail, pay $250 or both. Wow. I mean... a parent would pay $500. They would double the charge to not go to jail for 15 days.
What a weird gap there.
That's a weird gap. 15 days in jail is a nightmare compared to $250.
I'd say that'd be like a $10,000 fine.
What your kid's going to be, if you think your kid's bad when you're around, they're going to be invincible while you're in jail. That's only 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks to party. That's 2 weeks to go ahead and roast all these kids at once. They'll just keep you in jail.
It seems it just seems very unrealistic too. Like what the parents are going to go to jail, and then the kids are going to be. Yeah, exactly. It's like that's why I never understood quite exactly suspension, like at home suspension. Like
it was the best. It was vacation.
Sweet. Like my parents had to work, so they couldn't make sure I woke up early anyway, and was doing, like they had to go do shit.
My buddy would punch kids when he knew there were tests coming up. Like he would deck a fucking nerd to get suspended to not have to take like a chemistry exam.
He hates nerds.
At home suspensions are like the kid version of paid leave after a cop shoots somebody. Like it's just like, well, no, are you mad at me? Are you trying to give me a vacation? Like,
yeah, hey, just stay at home a couple of days while we sort this out. Like, okay.
In school suspension was crazy shitty because there were the kids that were always
just watching the fucking clock. In school suspension was only watching a clock all day.
We had a room called Pumpkin Hall. It was just a big orange room, and you just sat in there like Clockwork Orange, just freaking the fuck out for like all day long. You had to go you walked in the morning, you got a snack, and then you went and sat in that room while like people that were in there every single day were just carving shit, smoking cigarette, like dipping, hitting their heads against the wall. That's exactly, dude. It was the worst.
Dude, it's also
such a shitty old.
Mike
school.
was there for taping a kid's buns together, but when they pulled them off, the hair came off and
there's puke,
a little skin too, and I just think of my father in my head saying, "Don't you cry. You be tough. You gotta be tough."
It's also the thing.
Thanks, Mike.
There's this anti-bullying ad that I saw a few years back. I think I was lived in Chicago when I saw it, and it's to stop bullying kids with food allergies, but the ad actually puts you on the side of the bully because the ad starts with this little girl that walks back to her, and these are all kids, and she walks back to her computer, and they're obviously in like some sort of computer lab class, and while she was gone, the bullies made her screensaver a crawfish. That's hilarious. Like that, like honestly, if my kid came home and told me a kid did that to them, I'd be like, that other kid is going places.
Is this it?
This is it. It's like, it's weird though, because it's like, there's only one thing in it that's like sad, where the kid's like, they tried to put peanuts in my mouth. And it's like, all right, that could have actually closed his throat, but everything else is just like,
that was such a fat kid. I would have been like,
drew a turtle. Like,
I would have went home excited. Like, my friend gave me peanuts.
Turn it up.
Let me see. Is this the one?
There are 5.9 million kids in the U.S. living with food allergies.
There's a dead pig in its mouth. There's a pig with peanut butter in its mouth.
He just backs up because there's like peanuts in the locker.
He's like, is that orange dial soap?
Yeah. There's like, I don't know.
Is that scented deodorant?
Oh no.
I'm not sure if that's the same cut, because the one I saw started with the little girl in computer lab, but it is hilarious because all of the examples are like, yeah, Okay.
Oh, there was a Kobe Bryant anti-bullying one years ago where it was like, because like, oh man, you're gay, and he's like, hey kids, don't use gay like a slur. He's
Hey,
like,
kids.
how about idiot or jerk? He's like, how about none of it? I mean, really, it just gives you I swear it just gives you other options. He goes, maybe you could say you're an idiot or I don't like you. You don't have to use gay like that.
No, how about tranny?
I like how even in anti-bullying ads, they're like, some people are pretty worthless, and we need to address them. All right,
just not in the shittiest
don't
way
do
possible.
it with an entire people's word.
Don't just make broad generalizations. Attack this geek.
But like,
Just don't put cheese in their locker. Fucking.
like not every. I don't know.
Is this it?
PSA follows a recent game in which Kobe Bryant was caught on camera using a gay slur.
There are all kinds of different people in the world. That's what makes the world special. So whether someone is different than you in race, ethnicity, political beliefs,
God,
or sexual orientation, words can be hurtful. Replace them with understanding, compassion, and acceptance. Let's make this a better world for all of us.
This isn't the one. The one I'm
Because
talking
we're
about.
all in
There's
this
kids.
together.
There's two little kids playing basketball.
Kobe Bryant. Yeah.
And he goes, he's like, "You're gay." They're insulting each
Hey,
other. And he goes,
kids.
"Whoa, man, don't be talking all that nonsense."
You
He showed up like a G.I. Joe guy in a PSA. Like he just appears in the back. Hi, kids. I'm Kobe Bryant.
Jumps over him and fucking jams it down. What's up, pussies? Yeah, he bullies them.
Yeah, can you imagine?
You guys
you're a
both
hero?
like faggots the way you took that dunk to the chops. I was all dick in your mouth. Black Mamba. Black Mamba.
Can you imagine, like, whatever your hero is in your discipline, like, coming up to you is like you're telling a bad joke, and George Carlin walks up like a zombie, one arm, being like, don't do jokes that degrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
If I learned one thing after death, it's that, you don't talk about the blacks.
Oh, all right.
Thank you, Ghost Carlin.
Thanks, Thanks, Zombie Carlin. Do you find that one, the one I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
You got the story, though, about the people going to jail, possibly, right? The parents?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I don't know how you could possibly
It's
do
just such
that.
a weird gap. I mean, obviously, you get the option, you're paying the fucking fine. I mean,
a bully could be born from several. It's not always the fucking parents. Sometimes parents wouldn't know their kids are bullied.
Absolutely.
I'm saying sometimes it'd be parents like because they were. You know what I mean? Sometimes parents aren't able to beat. My parents would have known if I was a bully or a fucking victim. They worked nonstop.
it was almost kind of the funniest thing when like the parents were actually like it was an incredible family and the kid was a piece of shit. Like that was always like the most fucked up thing. Like the richest kid or whatever turned out just to be like, the kids were assholes in school.
Yeah.
Because they were just born of a tree of assholes. They were just an asshole apple that fell off a fucking dickhead tree.
For
you know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But then there's like when the family is so loving and the mother's like, I had no idea that this was going on. Like, you're stabbing kids? Like,
yeah.
Can you
Jacob,
imagine?
did I just see kitten heads in your closet? Don't bother, Mom. Just leave it alone.
There's going to be at least
Figure it
one
out.
parent that, like, there's going to be at least one parent that definitely just takes the jail time to get away from the kid. Like, it's like, you guys are right. He's horrible.
This kid's a piece of shit. You deal with him for a week.
I've been bullying this little faggot my whole life.
Go ahead, play this video.
Could end up in jail if their child is found bullying others. The new law was passed by the North Tonawanda Common Council last week. Good evening, everyone. News 4's Shannon Smith joins us live in studio with the details and new reaction tonight. Shannon?
Callan, parents could spend up to 15 days in jail or pay a fine or both. And this is for repeat offenders. Now, some parents say this may not end bullying or stop students from fighting each other, but they say it's a start to help prevent more serious incidents from happening.
Dude,
what an incredible... How big I would feel as a kid if you were like, oh, so if I just like, if I go shove around like a fucking kid who's like, weaker than me, I can get my parents taken away.
Exactly, you're sitting in a room.
You're so mad at my mom for making me do my chores.
You're sitting in like the superintendent's office, and there's like, well, it looks like you're going to jail for 15 days unless your kid apologizes, and the kid just goes, faggot. That's 30 days. You got 30 days, cunt. 45 days. They just keep tacking on days, and the kid just gets his parents sent away for
got
years.
You here for 3 months. Good. Yeah.
Good.
Are you done yet? No. I'm going to have you here for the rest of the summer. So
fine.
Do you want another 15 days? Yes. Christine, that was the Breakfast Club if you were going to look for what that amazing scene work I just did was. We've done 2 scenes from Breakfast Club now. 2.
The slow clap as well.
Count them up. 2. Yeah, Lou. I think that is absolutely ridiculous. I think it's grotesque that they're going to possibly punish parents. I mean, it's too case by case. It's too broad. If your kid bullies one day, I don't know, my daughter could probably be talked into bullying as much as I've had to have to sit there console her because she's been bullied by someone who said something shitty about her.
Yeah, and it just opens up the opportunity for so many other kids to get their buddy's parents thrown in jail.
Yeah.
Just break your friend's balls. If your parents, if we were in high school together, I'd be like, Jay bullied me. I would punch myself. I'd break my own teeth, and I'd go to the police and be like, Jay bullied me. I want his parents to...
Not me. I'd still beat up someone super weak, and I'd be like, Mike's parents told me this was cool.
Mike's dad wants to go to jail.
My mom works a lot, but I see Mike's parents a lot, and they said it's pretty cool to beat up people who are weaker than you.
I think you need to go to jail.
I feel like that would have been the only way I could have really ruled in high school because I'm so frail, everyone would believe me. People could have not touched me, and I'd just walk up holding my wrist, being like,
Isaac did it.
There were 12 of them.
You have a breeze allergy?
Yeah.
Did you play any? You obviously didn't play any sports.
No, I tried though. I gave it a shot, but I didn't play.
What'd you try?
I tried soccer, but the asthma took over, and then
God, asthma.
I tried basketball, but I was really just throwing the ball.
In a mostly white school.
Yeah. I was
that had to fill those white kids with so much confidence. The one black kid in school wasn't the best basketball
but this is
player.
Louisiana. This is like Bayou white. They're not even. They're like half Gator.
We probably got enough black men on goddamn team when we came and shoot the goddamn ball.
You remember that time Bob Boucher got on bat on it?
I started doing jokes about it almost immediately when I started doing stand-up about how half the people in Louisiana that have called me the N-word don't know how to say the N-word. It's always like a broken way of saying it to the point where I'm like, what? Wait, one more time.
Did you call me Nair?
Yeah, say it one more time. They're like, nagger, and it's like that. There's no why.
So you think I'm annoying you, or
yeah?
Did you just call me a hair removal product? Nair.
This is a great question for the bullies, by the way. Mike in Los Angeles, I'm going to let you ask this. This question is great. Mike, fire away.
Hey, crackle, motherfuckers. How you doing?
Crackle, Mike. I like the question you have here.
I got two questions, basically. One is, what happens if the parents are already in jail?
Fantastic question.
Wow.
What if the parents, in this kid's in group home or something, right? How do you punish them?
Lethal injection.
Single parent home, one parent, single parent, single mother, single father.
Oh, then dad can go see mom in jail.
A lot of loopholes.
Yeah, I get right.
Yeah, this is a.
And what's your second question, Mike?
And then my second one was, if these kids are smart enough to say, hey, I'm going to go to school and I'm going to punch this kid in the face and you're going to go to jail, so fuck you.
Right. No, that's what I just said that, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we just pointed that out. You can get your parents thrown in jail by just fucking bullying someone.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's the same way. But I mean, literally, if a kid just tells a teacher, if you just say your parent hit you the night before,
dude,
Child Protective Services will investigate that heavily.
North Tonawatanga or whatever. That's going to be fucking Lord of the Flies soon up there. It's just going to be all parents in jail.
Children of the Corn.
Kids running shit.
Children of the fucking Corn.
Tonawatanga. I want to go up there.
Me, all of you. When we come back from our last break, I want to talk about. Am I the only one to watch the BET Awards?
Oh, dude.
Oh no. Are you talking about Eminem?
Well, there's Eminem. There was Uncle Luke's stupid speech. I really want to say, as a father, to DJ Khaled, when we come back, I mean, enough with your kid. Please stop ramming your goddamn kid down my chops. I've never had a child more in my... I don't like him now. I actually don't like his kid anymore. I have a problem with him. The thing... We'll find the clip of it when we come back, but I mean... He holds the kid up. His kid's in the front.
It's like Lion King.
The kid's in the front row. He holds him up. The kid is dressed like an asshole. Dressed like an asshole. He's got more jewelry on him than fucking. He's just swallowing diamonds every day. I guarantee it. He's dressed like. He's wearing no shirt on with a button-down shirt, no shirt underneath, but a button-down shirt open.
Oh, Jesus.
No, that's not even sort of the outfit I'm talking. I'm talking about when he picked him up. He looked like a. He dressed this kid like an idiot.
I can't wait to see it.
And yeah, he really just hold him up like the Lion King, dude. It's so bad, and you're just like. Get your goddamn kid out of the limelight, man. Let him be a baby.
Yeah, that kid's gonna be.
You're ramming him. That kid's gonna be a fucking problem.
He was calling him a CEO. Right? He's like, he's the boss. He's the owner.
I think that kid already has like 1 million Instagram followers too. So it's like,
is that true?
Yeah, I think. I mean, we have to look, but I'm pretty sure whether it's Instagram or Twitter, he already has like 1 million followers or something.
I need a cooler. I want to see Baby Mogul where he makes people come into his office. He goes, I don't know, man. You guys like, hey man, can I have an advance on my money? Like I gotta go see my mom. She's sick. I don't know. Ask my son. Ask my C's. He goes, oh, it sounds like he don't like that idea. What do you think, CEO? What? Oh, you tickly belly? You little tickly belly? Oh, you got all right. Now it's cool. All right, you can take a week. You can take a week, go visit your moms. But what?
Thank the baby.
What's that? Oh, you said, but no money though. But you can get the week off. All right. All right. Is that all, Baby Mogul? You heard him? Get the fuck out of here. We'll talk about that when we come back. From our final break, we're hanging out with Josh Johnson, co-hosting with me today, Mike Fenoya, Dan Soder doing his Billions acting. He's a thespian. We all knew it. We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Well, they don't always fight. Sometimes they're into it.
It's my wedding song.
Every now and again, they're into it. Everybody, it's the Bonfire. Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Big J. Oakerson, co-hosting me today because Dan Soder is out doing his acting.
Big episode today, right?
Oh, yeah. Huge episode today. Today's the one where they find out Axe and Paul Giamatti have been gay the entire time.
That's what's going to happen.
The entire time, yeah, I know.
And Dan takes over the company.
And Dan himself takes over the company. Mafi takes over the company.
Great.
Hanging out, the hilarious Mike Fenoya, who's going to be working with David Tell.
Yeah.
DC Improv
It's gonna
this
be fun.
weekend.
2-man show.
And also hanging out here, Josh Johnson, who I'm so proud of him because I got to see a bit of an evolution over the year of just from finding out who he was to doing. He did Moon Tower, did Legion of Skanks Debate Off, which he was fucking hilarious.
Oh, thanks, man.
Amazing. And then came back and he's been on the Bonfire before, and here he is this Friday night at midnight. Check out Josh Johnson's half-hour special on Comedy Central, and his album I Like You available right now on iTunes. I was telling you guys about the BET Awards we were watching off the air here. We're looking at the little kid's got a 1.5 million.
I've never hated a baby more.
It makes you want to hate him. It makes you want to hate this. It's not his fault. I know it's not his fault.
Some of those pictures are his fault.
But at some point, look at these pictures. I know, it's like Gucci Mane's holding him, and you almost you see Gucci Mane's like, get this fucking kid out of my arms. Like, stop shoving him around everybody.
Fat mosquito. I don't like him. One of them, he's tan.
Oh, he's super tan.
What a fucking idiot.
The kid's 8 months old. Why does he have a fucking tailored tuxedo? Why is he dressed like Gucci Mane?
They both had custom suits made to match each other.
That kid should be, like, sucking on a frozen teething ring, like, playing with his own shit.
Is Gucci Mane fucking...
now he's like hanging with a lion in one of the pictures.
Is a tiger. Is that his godfather? Well, who are his godparents? He's got somebody ridiculous as god. It's like Uncle Luke.
Uncle Luke.
Uncle Luke and the Tiana Taylor, the girl who danced in the Kanye West video.
It's like Left Eye.
The late great Left Eye, Flow Rider.
He just only has dead.
Uncle Flow Rider.
Yeah, this kid's annoying. What'd you think? You hated Eminem. You hated Eminem.
Super unlike. Well, just the whole. It was the shittiest awards ceremony I've. Look, it was done like somewhere really small. A lot of the people showed up. There was a lot of people there, but like, I don't know what's happening. We played the other day. The Wu-Tang Clan came out with a new song that's amazing.
Yeah,
it's so good.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'll play it for you. We'll close the show with it. It's so good. I'd be happy to listen to it. It's so good. And it takes you that kind of throwback to like great rap in the 90s. And by the way, not even say it got great in the I was a fan of rap since like the 80s because that's when I was a little kid, and it came out and I got into it. But like where it progressed to the the timeless sound of the 90s. Like, I don't understand what the fuck is happening.
No, but you and I have
and
had
all these performers come out, and again, I know it's my age for sure. That it's not. I'm not latching on to it, but I also think there is a real dip off of talent in what's happening, like what they're doing and saying, and the actual act of rapping, for lack of a better way to call it. It's so fucking bad.
Well, it also
and it's like they're sucking the dick of that girl. It's so awful. Cardi B.
Everybody had a sound. Everybody had a sound back then. Like, actually, you could hear, like, if you listen to something, you knew it was Eric B. and Rakim. You knew it was Mobb Deep. You knew it was whoever, NWA. You knew. Now it's just, I swear, and it is my age, too, but everything sounds exactly the fucking same.
Josh, you're a younger man.
It's like your age, though. I feel like there's a cutoff with people who like mumble rap. Like there's a deep cutoff where it's like somewhere like 24 and up hate it. Like it's like even I like 3 Designer songs, but it's only because he's basically doing what rap is supposed to be at its most basic form. Like the way you think about rap in your head when you write lyrics is how Designer raps.
My name's Designer. I'm here to say I love Fruity Pebbles in a major way.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking.
No, I think he just
it's Christmas time.
When you're trying to think of a lyric and you're like, what goes with no. But that guy was like, you know what? That's brilliant. And he gets on mic, he's like, no. It's like that's exactly.
It's honestly, right? It's like going to the street, gonna get some fresh meat, and I'm gonna
getting meat, ma. You getting meat?
So
ma?
bad.
You know what I like?
Black Lou hates it.
I really like.
No, Black Lou likes some of it. Mumble rap.
I really like Run the Jewels. I've been listening to them a little bit. I think
but that's not mumble rap.
No, that's what I mean. So I'm saying it's not all new rap. It's just a lot of fucking garbage out there.
This Cardi B's got to take one of these goddamn big checks. She's #1 in the Billboard charts and have her nipples moved to some place that makes total sense.
Her forehead.
I've never seen a woman show more tit and then there's no nipple involved. And you know, and there's video of her naked, so you know that her tits, even with her implants, they're down. She has the shittiest tit job ever. It's so bad. Is this her coming out and singing the song? These song. It sounds like it's a chorus. It sounds like one chorus.
This chick. You're rocking with. Oh yeah, she totally is.
And she's known for being like shitty to people on Instagram, right?
What a fucking world.
I like how the doors swung back. She keep them open.
That was funny. She was going to bust them open, and they came back to hit her in the face.
One is still swinging. It's basically just 2 screen doors that don't know what to do.
But I think the girl rapper thing now is all you got to be is like have an outlandish shaped body.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like a size 0 waist and then like a 56-inch waist.
Literally fucking rhino ass.
Yeah. I watched this last night with my daughter. My face was just like this. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
You know what I will say about objectification is that at least men don't make women work out all the time while they do. Like, that dude's just doing pull-ups for this whole performance. Like, that's gotta burn after a while.
Is he still doing it?
I can't find him now. Maybe he wasn't doing it the whole time.
There are quite a few guys in New York who literally just
he's doing push-ups
do
now.
pull-ups on construction. I love that that's made it to the stage.
Yeah.
We've seen people do this.
This poor man's got to do pull-ups.
What is the point of that?
Like the most ripped guy I've ever seen in my life. Remember, Jay? He was asking us for money. He's like, we were like, dude, are you a football player? He's like, nah, I just do pull-ups on construction. Biggest fucking guy I've ever seen. Yeah,
his name was Tyson.
That's right.
A homeless guy named Tyson. So he does chin-ups every time he sees a construction site. By the way, you have a guy doing a fucking outside bodega workout.
Really? Yeah, it's just very weird.
But I'm saying this has nothing to do with her rapping or anything. It's got to do with you could dress her up in some weird, humongous ass outfit.
Yeah, it was fucking half.
Anyone can write these lyrics for, and then a good producer comes in and because the beat's good. It is a good beat.
It's strip.
I've almost tried to deny that. It is.
It's strip. Yeah.
Is this trap music, Black Lou?
He's just staring at them titties.
I don't know if you can consider this trap music necessarily.
What does that mean?
We found out trap music is, man, I'll tell you what, if she gets too stank in the puss, though, you're going to see it through that velour. I'm just saying.
Bunch of egg yolk?
The Migos look like fucking the bad guys from fucking Marked for Dead. They call me Screwface. I don't know what the hell the Migos are.
Yeah, she really has zero nipple, huh?
No, she has regular nips, but they're just at the bottom of her tit. They're so weird.
Yeah, this is fucking stupid.
Also, by the way, this is the thing I'll never understand either. All rappers now come out and they rap to their own track, vocal track too. So they bail on it. That was the thing we saw, that Playboy Cardi, right? We found him doing that. It's like he never fucking, on TRL, right? He never actually sang, like, he's like, he sings every fourth or fifth song. Oh, this is Cardi B naked.
So was she a stripper before she started?
Oh, yeah, that's her thing. That's her real.
Okay.
And somehow it's become a story of inspiration. But she's like, I'm proud. I used to eat that play. Who gives a shit? Like, and it's like, oh, aren't you proud of her? She went from being a stripper to being a horrible rapper. But she fucked the right people.
Kids used to have like role models like Madonna and Cher and all those fucking Debbie Harry. Now they got fucking.
Well, it said the same thing. She got popular on Instagram and all that shit for making those videos where she just sounds like a buffoon, but people think it's funny. But you know, that kind of goes.
Being Cash Me Outside or making producers more money than people with talent is that's crazy. Sad part.
Yeah, Cash Me Outside it was millions of dollars, right?
Millions of dollars.
$1 million deal.
And that video has millions of views.
And was she 15, right?
Probably 14 or 15
14.
Now?
Unbelievable.
Did they ever get to the part where they show her titties? You can see these nips. Let's get some Cardi B's nips, please. If we could.
Yeah, that looked like a pretty
make money move.
That looked like a pretty thrown together award show, though, Jay, for sure.
Huh?
It looked like a pretty thrown together award show. Didn't have a lot of.
It's like so touchable to the front row.
It looked like a big gym.
Is it? Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Look where her nips are. It's so weird.
Oh, God damn it.
I mean, we all want to fuck her. I'm not even denying that. No? Josh, you're making a face like you say no.
No, it just...
Is it because you could fucking...
get lost
you
in
could
her
tit
crack?
fuck her with your whole body? You could slip inside right through her tits?
No, it's just... It is a bummer that, like, everything that's valuable now is just the, like... You know, like, whenever something really stank when you were, like, in grade school, or even now, you're like, oh, smell this, and you pass it along, but that passing along is what makes things popular now, so it's like the bad thing that everyone has to smell is now the most popular thing, as opposed to just something that... Actually, like, no one's ever like, oh man, this rose smells really rosy. Like,
yeah,
it's always just
about
like,
the rose.
look at that dumpster. Come smell this, and now that's what's.
And now the
passed
dumpster's
around.
like the smell that everyone has to smell. Yeah, it's really, it's the bad has become the good.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude.
And everyone knows it. That's what's so astounding is that, like, you'll see something good and you'll be like, wow, that was great, and then you'll just go home and not tell anybody what you saw.
That's why you got to find your bad.
And then they do a thing where they have this cipher on these BET Awards where they bring out Eminem.
Yeah.
Or no, it's a filmed piece, like a taped piece with Eminem. First of all, he looks so different.
He's in a
Eminem.
parking lot. He's in a parking garage
with a bunch of black dudes behind him.
Cars running, lights on.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna like underground street fight like Lionheart to save his brother's family when he escaped the French Legion.
He really did.
At the end, they're gonna end up betting on the big Attila guy. But you're going to have to tell your trainer, who was also the captain from a show called Sledgehammer, wrong bet. And then Eminem beats up said Attila.
They they bleep a couple of words in this.
I can tell what they are, though. You know what? I'm not a poet, but I can tell the words. Let's play it and we'll pick it apart as it goes, because I don't know his anger. And again, I'm going to say this, and I feel this. One thing I'll say positive about the BET Awards, with the exception of this, I didn't feel the whole show was an abundance of fuck Trump. And every day I'm hearing the news like anybody else, and I went from being right out of the gates to be like, everyone fucking relax, like how bad could this be? And then everybody fucking relax, like you're just hating to hate, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, it'll just get through these 4 years and who gives a shit? Nothing's going to change that bad. And to being now where it's just like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, you know, it's like I'm trying to give this guy the benefit of the doubt and he's just horrible.
Yeah, he's throwing alley-oops to fucking...
He's just absolutely horrible. I'm not an irrational person. I don't, you know, I'm just like, Trump. I was never a Trump supporter ever. I didn't want him to win, but when he did win, it's like, well, he's the president. Let's get behind the president and now hope something happens. Yeah. You never even had time to get behind him. It's been so bad. No. But I think when we make all of our award shows and all these things that are nationally watched, you know, or internationally watched, how much we hate our fucking president, I don't think it does it any good for us. I think it makes us look silly. I think it makes us
see George Bush out kick his
it's not gonna, and I've said this before, they're not gonna like skip over fucking Detroit, Michigan, because they're gonna go, well, Eminem is actually pretty cool. He does not agree with Trump, so we will send missiles over Detroit and hit somewhere else, like Wisconsin's.
I fucking hate him.
So I don't hate Eminem at all, but
no,
it's like,
Trump.
Oh, of course. But do you love this rap? You think this is great?
No, I don't.
I think it's like he's so angry. It's like, what are you? It's like, Eminem, your life.
I definitely
is fine.
I definitely
sure.
I don't think it's great. And if it was great, the presentation infuriates me enough that I would hate it. I don't like fucking him walking away from himself in the fucking parking lot and shit.
It's hand jobby.
It's so hand jobby. To me, he could be saying I'm the greatest person.
Have you
in
seen
the
this,
world.
Josh, at all?
Yeah, I've seen it. But to be
what are your
fair
thoughts?
to hip hop in general, most of it's hand jobby.
Swagger. It's a lot of swagger for sure.
It's all swag. So it's like, it's the same thing as when, whenever, I don't know if you watch it, not to completely change the subject, but if you watch the Toronto press conference of McGregor would walk up, roast him, and walk away, and he was clearly thinking while he was walking away, but it was such a power walk away.
His steps.
Yeah, he was like, why you got a school bag when you can't read? And then just walk away, and everyone's so busy laughing, they forget that he's like thinking, and then walks back up, and he's like, you know what? Showtime's trash too. And I feel like that's some of what, because
that is sort of what he's doing. I don't know how much of this is actual fucking freestyle. I'm not a big believer in.
I don't
the word
think any of it is. I don't think any of it is.
I don't think much of that is. When you can tell when someone's doing it, because it's never that great.
That's the thing.
When someone's great at it, it's because they're not doing it.
He even has these pauses like, nah, I gotta stop myself. Like, that's fucking, to me, that's just so cheesy. It's awesome.
I know, because if you're really freestyling and you're just trying to find words that rhyme, you might have saying the wrong thing. It goes, and I don't like this man. I love this man. Shit.
This rhyme's over.
Shit. I don't love him. I didn't know what else to say right there. Kind of just coming out, man. As fast as I can say it. As fast as I can think it. I don't think it's for. I'm an Eminem fan for sure. Absolutely, I am. But I think this. Fan. I think this is dumb. I just think it comes off like annoying and kind of dumb. But play. That's I could be minority in this thought. What do you think, Black Lou?
It's the calm before the storm right here.
Wait. Also, coolest job in the world is just the dude hanging out in the back. What a fucking great gig. Literally, like...
Oh, yeah. The only time I've seen somebody mess that up is in Kanye West's Go Hard video with DJ Khaled. There's the same thing, except it's Kanye and DJ Khaled, like, in the camera's face, jumping in and out. There's one guy in the back that's on his cell phone, and it's, like, so distracting. And he's just part of the posse, like, but the dude's on his phone, and Kanye's, like, wilding out in front of the camera, but just past Kanye, you can see this guy being like... It's gonna be over.
Yeah, he goes. This schedule is just not working out for me. Sorry, guys, I'm getting my schedule from Denny's.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Like
night shift on a Thursday and opening on Friday. That doesn't seem fair.
Guys, Crafty is delayed.
Crafty's behind. Do you have that video, by the way? The one he was just saying, the Kanye West.
It's just such a cool gig.
Hard
you can stand there. That's here's Eminem.
You can play this at the same time, yeah.
It's the calm before the storm right here.
It took him 20 years of fame to get a little bit of facial hair.
Wait, how was I gonna start this off? I forgot. Oh yeah. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Donald Trump? Probably not, but that's all I got till I come up with a solid...
Do they kind of word plot?
Maybe.
Like, does he mean plot to assassinate him? Is that why?
Probably.
Because I know...
I blanked it out,
I guess you can't ever say anything about killing the president because you'll go to jail. Fuck, I gotta go.
You think we can't find that isolated of you saying killing the president and then another thing of you saying would be a good idea? You think we can't find that in all the things we have of you talking? Well, you just made a threat, Mike. Well, at least you did on Monday. Lou, you have your work cut out for you this weekend.
Maybe that's why they bleeped out plot.
I think that's probably why. That would make sense.
Got a plan and now I got a hatchet like a damn Apache.
Go back. Let's do it again before the plot thing. Because it might not be plot. Let's see.
Not, but that's all I got till I come up with a solid
chink.
Breaching security.
Let's just make it things you can't. Probably doesn't say. Chink. Until I find a gut kike.
Brown.
Spooks.
Got a plan and now I got a hatchet like a damn Apache with a tomahawk. I'ma walk inside a mosque on Ramadan and say a prayer that every time talks,
Chinks?
Oh, the sand jigs?
It's a
Did you say sand jigs there? Was he went to a mosque, right? Until one of these sand jigs talks.
Yeah, what's up with that? Donald Trump? I mean, because he says Trump later on in it. So does he say the president?
Well, they may have bleeped out Trump everywhere now.
No. I watched it right before I came in.
And you've seen this particular one?
Yes.
Okay, play it.
I'ma stop. But we better give Obama props because what we got in office
those
now
guys in the background really. I didn't focus enough on them.
Oh, they're the best.
When they show them, it's kind of like it looks like they're not enjoying it.
No. They're waiting for him to stop borrowing their cars.
Yeah, and one of them, they start to get up. They start to get up, and he's like, "And Trump, okay, I guess we're still here." He goes,
this is shorter
he takes
than I
like
thought it
weird
was gonna
breaks.
be.
They go, "Okay, good." So you guys go, "Oh shit, he's rapping again." Okay,
It's like, dude, it's an old car. He got me keeping the lights on this fucking Oldsmobile.
I mean, it would be funny if, like, the close-ups of those guys are from a totally different day.
I bet it is. I was thinking about that because you can't see cameras anywhere else.
Yeah, you don't even see him. Like, whenever they get really close, it's just a guy, like, look, it's like...
They're not even the same
Can
dude.
everybody look at this sign for, like, just 6 minutes, and then you can go? We just need that still of you and behind him, and then we're going to mix it up.
Marshall, we got the B-roll. We got the B-roll you were asking for.
There's just a production member holding DJ Khaled's baby. They're all just looking at him.
Just completely overproduced.
Everybody stare at the baby.
Yo, boss, I got a question. Can this album deal? I got a 3-album deal, but can we renegotiate if the first one goes platinum? Oh, all right. Man, you know what? That baby drive a hoboggan.
Boss baby.
Boss baby.
Can you imagine if one of those guys needs a ride home? Like we're assuming it's a car to a person, but like there's definitely not as many cars as there are people.
No, what I'm actually assuming is I hope one of those cars has fucking jumper cables because they're all blowing their batteries.
That's what I'm saying. That's an old car, man.
It's also daylight. Like,
all right, who brought the jumper cables? Positive to positive, negative to ground. Negative to ground.
Better give
Go bring it.
Obama props because what we got in office now's a kamikaze that'll probably cause a nuclear holocaust. And while the drama pops and he waits for shit to quiet down, he'll just gas his plane up and fly around till the bombing stops. Intensity's heightened, tensions are rising. Trump, when it comes to giving a shit, you're stingy as I.
It's just a theory on what he's saying. He goes, when the nuclear holocaust comes, Trump will go up on his plane and fly around till the bombs finish crashing down. He's like, and then he's going to come back down and live in a post-apocalyptic America. Like, it's not much of a treat either. I guess, like,
yeah.
You know what? I'll be happy to be on the ground if they start throwing nukes both directions. I'm like, yeah, just wipe his. It's fine.
I'm going to go take a ride.
I don't want to be the person sitting there like. So I start eating Christine's. I don't know what to do. And every day she's pleading with me, please stop. I love you. I go, sorry, baby.
Air Force One's low fuel lights on. It's like, I wish this war would end. We're going to go down soon. It's like in Top Gun on Nintendo. You line up the fuel.
All right, bring these. Let's get wheels down. It's time to see what kind of a zombie apocalypse we got going on down there. Oh shit! We gotta wrap this up.
Yeah,
we'll revisit the Eminem rap. I'm sure we'll have more to shit on this about. Do you got the guy on the phone, Christine, in the back of the Kanye West thing?
I'm not finding that.
You don't see color because you're not a racist. Okay, that's fine.
It is a black and white video.
Oh, that's what it is. She's colorblind.
Is this the video you're talking about?
This is the video I'm talking about. If you scroll, let me see. I think it's when Kanye has his arms like a plane. Let me see. Just keep scrolling.
A little T-Pain in there, huh?
Yeah, it's with T-Pain. It's actually a really good song. And it's also crazy, back to the Eminem thing, his first cypher that he ever did with Slaughterhouse for the BET Awards was like one of the most savage ones. Yeah. Okay, so a little bit further than that.
Josh, before you leave, is it true that you've already pre-ordered DJ Khaled's Babies album mixtape?
It's already sold out.
He just put him in front of two. I think he goes, man, whack away at those things, my seed.
Look at that, baby. Change music.
Baby, changing music. This music to boot up to.
Most babies get changed. This baby change.
Do we find? Oh, yeah. Well, while you're looking for it, Christine, let me let you know that the hilarious Josh Johnson is going to be having his half-hour special premiere this Friday night at midnight. Check it out. He's absolutely hilarious, man. I'm so proud of him, as I said. But check it out for yourself and see why. And his album, I Like You, is available right now on iTunes. So cool to have you here, Josh. Thanks for coming by. You know you're always welcome here anytime.
No, thanks for having me.
Of course, Mike Fenoya at the DC Improv this weekend with Dave Attell, October 13th through 15th. And his album, Mike Fenoya Live in Burlington, is available on iTunes. Dan Soder is going to be at Laugh Boston October 19th through October 21st. Get tickets at dansoder.com. And his new half-hour special is part of the stand-ups available now on Netflix.
And Jay Oakerson will be at the Funny Bone in Columbus, Ohio, October 19th through 21st. You can get tickets at bigjcomedy.com.
Yes, and also follow us on at The Bonfire, SXM on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Great week, everybody. Dan, we missed you. Hopefully we held the thing down for him. I think we did an okay job. Thanks for everybody who helped out Tim Dillon yesterday. On behalf of Jacob, Christine, and the Lose, black and white, we'll catch you all next week. It's the fucking Bonfire.